Number 10. Boiler Room, 2000.
Hold on, let me open up the door to my office.
Boiler Room is a 2000 crime drama film written and directed by Ben Younger and stars Giovanni Ribisi, Vin Diesel, Nia Long, and Ben Affleck. In this drama of greed and corruption, we explore human abysses as we are introduced to Seth Davis, an intelligent and ambitious college dropout who gets a job as a stockbroker for a suburban investment firm. His new job puts him on the fast track to success, but it might not be as legitimate as it first appeared to be.
Hey, I've made a lot of money for you in the past 3 months, more than any other trainee.
Okay, you're not listening to me, all right? I couldn't do it if I wanted to. I mean, what? Rules are rules, man.
Number 9. The Founder, 2016.
You are a leech, Ray. You are a professional leech.
You know what I came up with, Mac? A concept. I came up with the concept of winning.
The Founder is a 2016 biographical comedy drama film directed by John Lee Hancock and stars franchise. This is the brilliant idea that makes struggling salesman Ray Kroc a famous millionaire after meeting Mac and Dick McDonald. Being impressed by their fast-paced strategy to sell burgers, we witness how one smart man turns two brothers' innovative fast food eatery into the biggest restaurant business in the world with a combination of ambition, persistence, and ruthlessness.
I want to take the future. I want to win. And you don't get there by being some aw shucks nice guy sap. There's no place in business for people like that. Business is war.
Number 8. The Banker, 2020.
There's a few complexities you just left out. Like, we black, and this goddamn bank is in Texas.
The Banker is a 2020 drama film directed by George Nolfi and stars Anthony Mackie, Nicholas Hoult, Nia Long, and Samuel L. Jackson. Focusing on two truly revolutionary businessmen, Bernard Garrett and Joe Morris, who have the ultimate goal of taking down the racist establishment of the 60s, The Banker is not only incredibly powerful, but one of the smartest takes on business movies in the last few years. When their success is threatened by the federal government, a real game of chess begins.
We can make a lot of money.
We make a lot of money now. You gonna stand there with a straight face and tell me there's a business argument to do this? This is social activism, Bernard. Plain and simple. There's plenty of other ways to do that.
Number 7. Limitless, 2011.
I made $2,000 in a day. Next day, $7,500. It was too slow. I need more capital.
Limitless is a science fiction thriller film directed by Neil Berger and stars Bradley Cooper, Abby Cornish, and Robert De Niro. Defined by a powerfully charismatic cast and exciting visuals, Limitless follows a struggling writer who is introduced to a nootropic drug called NZT, which gives him the ability to fully utilize his brain and vastly improve his lifestyle. Now rising to the top of the financial world, he soon draws attention to his genius that puts him in a new world with lots of dangers.
Hey, why are you buying that? The CEO was just indicted.
But not for the big fat defense contract he bribed his way into. That's still on. Should be announced next week. I was jacked in, booted up. At the end of the week, my brokerage account contained over $2 million.
Number 6. The Social Network, 2010.
$1 million isn't cool. You know what's cool?
You? $1 billion.
In 2003, Harvard undergrad Mark Zuckerberg begins work on a new concept that eventually turns into the global social network known as Facebook. The Social Network is a 2010 biographical drama film directed by David Fincher and written by Aaron Sorkin. The movie stars Jesse Eisenberg, Justin Timberlake, and Andrew Garfield. Extracted from multiple sources, the film captures the emotion of the first intoxicating days of a phenomenon that now modifies the culture of our world. Number 5. The Big Short, 2015.
You could do this.
I don't want to pressure you, Ben, but if you don't pull this off, we lose everything.
All right, let's see what Credit Suisse's appetite is.
The Big Short is a 2015 biographical comedy drama film directed by Adam McKay and stars Christian Bale, Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, and Brad Pitt. It is based on the true story of a handful of investors who bet against the U.S. mortgage market before the financial crisis of 2007 to 2008. The movie is noted for the unconventional techniques it employs to explain financial instruments. Among others, it features cameo appearances by Margot Robbie, Anthony Bourdain, Selena Gomez, and Richard Thaler, who break the fourth wall to explain different financial concepts.
It's a lot of money. I get it. I can feel you judging me. That's palpable. But hey, I never said I was the hero of this story.
Number 4. Wall Street, 1987.
Money itself isn't lost or made, it's simply transferred from one perception to another. Like magic.
Wall Street is a 1987 drama film directed by Oliver Stone and stars Michael Douglas, Charlie Sheen, and Daryl Hannah. Greed is good. This is the memo of this incredibly tense attempt to give depth to the never-ending affairs of Wall Street. Gordon Gekko is one of the most successful players when it comes to money business. When the young and hungry broker Bud Fox gets himself into Gekko's inner cycle, we witness how his sense of ethics is raped, murdered, and buried for money and greed.
Greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed is right. Greed works. Greed clarifies, cuts through, and captures the essence of the evolutionary spirit.
Number 3. The Pursuit of Happiness, 2006.
He said you're smart.
I like to think so.
And you want to learn this business?
Yes, sir, I want to learn this business.
The Pursuit of Happiness is a 2006 autobiographical drama film directed by Gabriel Muccino and stars Will Smith, Tandy Newton, and Jaden Smith. The movie is based on an entrepreneur, Chris Gardner's nearly one-year struggle being homeless. In 1981, in San Francisco, he invested the family savings in bone density scanners, but struggles to sell the products. Forced to live out on the streets with his son, Gardner continues to sell the scanners while concurrently taking on an unpaid internship as a stockbroker, with slim chances for advancement to a paid position.
Don't ever let somebody
Number 2. There Will Be Blood, 2007.
If you were me and Standard offered to buy what you had for $1 million, why? So why?
You know why.
There Will Be Blood is a 2007 epic period drama film, written and directed by Paul. Story of family, religion, hatred, oil, and madness. Daniel Plainview, an oil prospector in the early days of the business, moves to oil-rich California to con local landowners into selling him their valuable properties for a pittance. But not everyone is pleased to see him as tensions build between Daniel and preacher Eli Sunday that threatens both their lives.
I drink your milkshake. I drink it up!
Don't bully me, Daniel!
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Yeah, we just made $9.99. 4:15 in the morning. Oh God, the guy's got to be a pervert just like you. Oh, you don't know that. This guy could be on the East Coast or in Europe somewhere where it's nice. This guy could be anywhere. This is the World Wide Web, dumbass.
Each one is 40 to 50 pages long. If you see something interesting, you bring it to me. If you bring it to me, I'll make you rich.
She lies there in bed at night with you, looking at you, one eye open, money never sleeps. And she's jealous. And if you don't pay close attention, you wake up in the morning, she might be gone forever.
Number 1. The Wolf of Wall Street, 2013.
Your profit on a mere $6,000 investment would be upwards of $60,000.
The Wolf of Wall Street is a 2013 biographical black comedy crime film directed by Martin Scorsese and stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Jonah Hill, Margot Robbie, Matthew McConaughey, Kyle Chandler, and John Bernthal. It is based on the true story of Jordan Belfort, from his career as a stockbroker in New York City to his rise living the high life. But his firm, Stratton Oakmont, was engaged in rampant corruption and fraud on Wall Street. How long will Belfort be able to maintain his elaborate wealth and luxurious lifestyle?
Hey, John, Thank you for your vote of confidence, and welcome to the Investors Center.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man.
Bye-bye.
How'd you fucking do that?
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video.